Hi everyone, welcome to Barbados. Welcome to a muscle toning workout. Now all you need at home is a chair and a mat, and if you have some weights, keep them handy as well. The focus of today's show is on posture. Right? Very important, right, Josee?
It's so important.
Right, we're gonna show you neutral posture, and then we're gonna do a lot of exercises. In fact, almost everything we do today will focus on improving your posture, both stretching and strengthening the body. Right, Shelley?
Right, David.
And by the end of the show, we'll all be walking around with books on our heads, right? Doing a conga line with books on our heads. Just starting here with a step touch. Here we go, step touch to the side. Take it out, take it out. Looks good. Now from here, we'll just start lifting those shoulders up and down slowly. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Good, just warming up into the trapezius, the upper trapezius, the muscles of the upper back. Okay, now just take the arms in front and row back and front. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Okay, we're gonna focus on the muscles of the upper back, around the scapula, those muscles that really lift the shoulders up and back and improve our posture and may help relieve common pains that you have, especially in your neck area. Some people, have pains in their neck. You don't realize your head, the average head weighs about 16 pounds. It's true.
How interesting.
How interesting. It's heavy, your head. And you got to carry that head around all day long. So imagine if your posture's bad and your head's hanging out here like a lot of people.
Right.
They walk around like this. That's heavy. So you might find you get
16
pain.
pounds,
neck pain, neck pain.
All
You want
right.
to avoid that. Some people have lighter heads. Some people are a little heavier. Two more. Now just take the arms down to the lower. Pull up and out with the elbows. Up and out with the elbows.
We're kind of rehearsing the moves we're going to do with the weights.
That's it. We're rehearsing what we're going to do with the weights later on. Here we go. Two more times.
Preparing the muscles.
Take the arms up higher, preparing the muscles for the real workout. We're trying to, as we always say, increase the temperature of the muscle, and it's not hard here in Barbados because it is a scorcher today. It's a beautiful day. Okay, just take the arms down and just shake it out now. Shake it out. Looks good. Four more, and three. Let's slow this down half time now. Just slow down half time and in. Half time and in. Good. Half time and in. Okay, this time we're going to take it out and hold it. Drop your hands down on the thighs. We're going to move through the spine, roll up slowly, and then we're going to release. So you're taking that navel up and in, and then releasing. So you're moving through the lower back and releasing. Try to really isolate through the lower back, and then release. Okay, continue with this particular exercise. Here's today's lifestyle tip.
Brought to you by Movado, makers of the incomparable Movado Museum Watch.
More than 50 million North Americans have high blood pressure, a risk factor for stroke and heart attack. You can reduce your blood pressure by making some lifestyle changes, including limiting your intake of sodium, alcohol, and calories. The coronary benefits are likely to be great. Good job. Let's do one more. All right, now with your hands, you're just gonna push the body up. And from here, just take one leg back and ease the heel down. And we're just gonna release that back heel up, and you're gonna tilt the pelvis, and you're gonna drop yourself down a little bit until you feel the stretch into your hip area. All right, now you might want to lengthen the back leg to feel the stretch a little bit more, or you might want to bend it a bit, but try to keep the back leg very relaxed. Now just go over on your toe, all right? Over on your toe, and continue to stretch for that hip flexor. Good job. And you're also stretching into the top of the foot here. Slide the foot in, take your other foot back, and again, just lift your heel, tilt your pelvis, and drop yourself down until you feel some tension here through the front of the hip and in the front of the thigh. Real important area to stretch. We're not only going to address exercises to strengthen for posture, but also exercises to stretch for posture. Now over on top of your foot, and it's incredible when you improve your posture. It not only improves your appearance, it takes away many common aches and pains, but also it improves your breathing because your rib cage opens and you breathe much better. You get more oxygen in your lungs. Good, just take one foot in front now, and we'll all have a seat back. Take your hands on your bent knee, stretching for the hamstrings. Right, Shell?
Right, Dave.
Good job, everybody. And just bring your feet together and just leave that other leg front, other leg back. Just sit back, hands on the bent knee. Great. La, 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 la. Okay, Let's just grab our weights, stand up nice and tall. We're gonna move into a lateral raise here. You're gonna lift up, thumbs up, and down. Right? Lift up, thumbs up, and down. Good, that's 2. You wanna do 12, take a break, do another 12. We're coming right back with more muscle toning. Keep it up, doing a good job. For lateral raises, notice the little rotation here. We turn the thumb up, palms front and then down. So as we go above shoulder level, those thumbs go up. That's important to protect the shoulder, reduces the risk of developing something called shoulder impingement. Thumbs up, and it gets the trapezius a little bit more. Let's do one more of these. Up and down. Now shrug slowly, up and down. Now keep going with the shrug. What we're working here is that muscle up here, you know that you always get massages in this area. That's your upper traps. And that's important area to work because again, it lifts your shoulders up and back. Okay, so let's work those upper traps. Lift up and down, good. In beautiful Barbados here, where we have an array of fresh fruits. So fresh, they come right off the tree, right off the vine, right? A lot of papaya, mango.
Bananas.
More citrus fruits than the bowl games in the US. Right? Grapefruits, oranges. What's your favorite?
Grapefruits.
Grapefruits?
Yeah.
Mango? My favorite's papaya. I love papaya.
Yeah. That's good.
That's why I love coming here every year. And again, all the way up with those shoulders. Lift and release. Great. We're going to really focus on that back area. One more time. It's up. Okay, pull your chair over and we'll do some rows. And we'll use the chair, of course, to support the upper body. So just turn that chair forward like this, Shell, please. Thank you. One hand on the chair, get yourself in position, and you're gonna row the arm up. Here we go, you're gonna row up, 2, and down. Great, row up, 2, and down, great. Just pull it into your rib cage, good, Shelley. Notice nice neutral posture here. Keeping the abdominals lifted, real important. And I got a great view of the muscles working in the back as the shoulder blade comes into the spine. Notice how the shoulders don't twist at all as she rows up. There's no twist through the back or the shoulders. Same with Josee. It's almost like you focus on keeping your shoulder pressed down. Pardon?
I said you really have to hold everything.
You really have to hold everything in. Good. That's right. You want to focus on those muscles of the back.
4 more, David.
2 more. How many are we doing?
12.
12, great. One more. I think we did more than 12.
Last one.
Okay, let's switch around to the other side now. Just take yourself over. Give you a little bit of room here. Get all set up. Are you ready? Here we go. Row up, 2, and down. Good. Keep those knees slightly bent. Notice how Josee is keeping her knees bent here. And using that hand for support on the chair is really, really important because we want to take the stress off the lower back. You'll see some people doing this exercise in a standing position bent over like this, okay? And that can put a lot of pressure on your lower back.
Lower back, yeah.
As you go forward past about 45 or 50 degrees, all the way to the upper body starts hanging on the connective tissue of the back. There's no more muscles that are helping to support the body in that position. So your upper body's heavy and it pulls on the connective tissue that connect the vertebrae together. And over time, you actually increase your risk of developing an injury. And that's what you want to avoid. You don't want to loosen those ligaments because they're not elastic in nature. They don't come back. They don't have that stretchability. Okay, one more. All right, let's have a seat down on the chair. How we doing? Okay, Shelley, why don't you count these next reps? Now you can just take a pillow or a mat or anything on your chest, and you're gonna lean forward, and you're just gonna take those weights, arms out to the side, and now you're gonna lift up and out, thumbs up, and then down. Good. It's up and out, thumbs down. Keep going with this exercise, and listen up. Here's today's nutrition tip.
Brought to you by Kraft. Good food and good food ideas.
It's true that many fruits contain the simple sugars, fructose and sucrose, but they also contain vitamins, minerals, and fiber that you won't have in refined sweets.
Good. Keep it going. How many is that?
9.
How many?
10.
That's 10. Now this works more in the upper back. The last exercise worked more in the mid back, like the lat area. This works more across the upper back, standing. Okay, put those weights down, sorry. Put those weights down. Now we're gonna work for the lower traps. This is an area that's much neglected. We did the exercise that lifts the shoulder up. Now we'll do an exercise to push the shoulders back down. Because you'll notice a lot of people walk around with tension. They all walk around kind of like this. So we want to take those shoulders down. So you're gonna put your hands just on the edge of the chair, and you're just gonna move your rear end off slightly. And I call this no neck, got a neck exercise. Because you kind of lose your neck here. You're gonna drop yourself down, and then you're gonna push up. Drop yourself down, and then you're gonna push up. All right, so just drop down and up. So your arms stay straight as you do this exercise. Your arms stay straight, and you just drop your weight down and then push. So if you could actually, we don't have a back view, but the shoulder blades actually push right down again. So you're working those muscles below the shoulder blades as you push the shoulders down. Real important to do that so you lengthen out your neck.
I guess you don't want to lock the elbows also, right?
Yeah, keep the arms straight, but don't lock them. All right, let's do one more. Take a little break, then do another set of 12. We're coming right back. More muscle toning. Shake it out. And have a seat down. Now, I put this mat underneath my feet. Whenever you're exercising sitting, you might want to put something underneath your feet. That's a little safer for your back. Let's just stand up now. And actually what we'll do is a stretch for your chest. And Shelley will do it on her own, right? Where you interlace your fingers. There you go, stretch your chest. And Josee, relax. I'm going to show you how you can, if you work with a partner at all, you can just grab the arms above the elbow and pull back with the arms until your partner says, that's enough.
That's enough.
And that's a great way to stretch your chest. And what we're doing here, rather than stretching the upper back, which most people are very, go ahead and grab your hand, Josee. Most people are really loose through their upper back. They don't need a lot of stretching there. They need to stretch through the chest area. That's what's really important. So spend more time strengthening your upper back and stretching your chest in the front of the shoulders. And that's going to improve your posture, right? Now let's just take a second now. Let's all face the same way. And we'll find neutral posture, okay? So what we're going to do is, everyone at home, just stand there. You're just going to rock forward on your feet, forward and back, find the midway point. All right, then go ahead and relax your knees, extend, relax and extend, straighten your legs without locking. Take your hips forward and back, find the midway point. All right, take your shoulders forward and back, find the midway point. Take your head forward and back, find the midway point, okay? Lift the chest up, shoulders down and back. That's neutral posture. That's what you want to maintain through any exercise position. So before you start exercising, or if you're feeling a little cramped up, you might want to do that at some time. All right, let's go on to working for the neck. Let's just have a seat again. Important again, we talked about carrying your head around all day long.
16 pounds,
and your
right?
16-pound head. So we're just going to show you the, I got a headache exercise, or actually it's a neck exercise. Okay, so just take one hand up here, and all you're going to do is resist with your hand, and you're going to push down, and then release up. All right, push down, and release up. This is the honey, I got a headache exercise. All right, so you're going to resist with your hand on the way down and on the way up. That's 4. Good, keep going. 5. 6. We'll just do 2 of these. 2 more, sorry. We'll just do 8. 1 more time. Okay, let's have a headache on the other side. Here we go. It's down and up. Now at home, you're probably just tuning in and going, what are they doing?
What's going on there?
Well, the focus of today's show is on posture. That's 4. And it's important to strengthen the neck, okay? I know you probably don't think you probably don't care what your neck looks like. But it's not looks here. We're looking for a pain-free, healthy lifestyle. 1 more. Okay, now, hand on the front of the head. It's like it's really hurting now. And then push back up. Down and up. That's it. Push into the hand, resist with the hand, and push back up as well. Now, this could mess your hair, so make sure you have a comb handy. 4 more. Push up. And again. Down. Push up. And again. You never thought you'd be doing this on television, Shelley.
Never.
Okay, take your hand back now. Same thing. Resist back, push up. Okay? Push back and push up. Push back and push up. Push back. Okay, 4 more. Then keep following along. I'm going to go down to the floor next. Here's today's intensity check.
Brought to you by JVC. Technically perfect, perfectly simple.
If you feel a burning sensation in the muscle or you can't complete another exercise with proper
Okay, let's
form,
take our mats out.
stop, rest, and wait for the next exercise. If you can complete all the exercises with ease, gradually over time increase the weight you are lifting.
Okay, let's continue to work now for the lower back. Important to lie down here on your stomach. Everyone get in position. I'm going to actually come back and work with the girls. We'll start with an opposite arm leg raise. Okay, so watch out with those weights. Move everything out of the way. We'll start lifting. Good. Okay, change. And up. Good, Jose. You're right on. Okay, and now we're working from the lower back. Okay, also works a little bit into the upper back. Works the buttocks as well. A little bit into the hamstrings, but the real focus, of course, is the lower back. Those muscles, these muscles of the lower back and abdominals, which act as a corset, right? They support the whole spinal cord and the whole upper body area. And if you're weak through your lower back and you're weak through your abdominals, of course, you end up with poor posture. That combined with that weak upper back, and what happens, right? We all end up going kind of like the shoulders round forward, the stomach sticks out, the back arches, the head goes forward, and not only is this not very attractive, but it puts a lot of stress on your spine, your neck, and your lower back, and that's why, over time, with our lifestyle, it tends to favor certain muscle groups, like the muscles in the front of the body, the front of the shoulder, tightens certain muscles, others get overstretched. Consequently, we end up with that poor alignment, and we end up with common aches and pains in the lower back, right? And that's what we want to avoid, and that's the focus of this posture workout. Posture perfect workout.
Excuse me, David.
Yes? We're going to do one more, Jose. Excellent. Okay, now you're just going to put your arms right out to the side, and we're going to work for the upper back now. Okay, just lift your arms up, squeeze, and again, if you have a partner at home to work with, just put your finger between your shoulder blades or imagine something there, okay? Continue with this. We're coming a little break and roll over on your back. We're going to work the abdominals now. So whenever I leave you with those exercises during the breaks there, keep counting, do 12 reps, take a break, another set of 12 reps, okay? And it's a great way to use your time efficiently. Now we're going to work the abdominals, and what we're going to do is start with just a crunch, and as you do this, let's just lift your legs off the floor and keep crunching. Now keep your heels down, and we're just starting lifting the chest, right? We know the abdominals go from the sternum right down to the pubic bone. It's a long muscle, so you want to bring the rib cage up towards the hips, and right now we're going to start pulling the knees in, as Jose has started doing now. Good. The knees are going to come in as well, so what we get is a little hip roll. So those hips come up about 10 degrees, the shoulders and the rib cage come up about 30 degrees, and we're folding in. So we're folding in sort of across the navel, or wherever your waist is, if you know, wherever you put a belt on, that's sort of where you're folding in. Right, Shelley? Sorry, did I spit on you there? It's getting little showers happening over here. Right, curl up, looking good. Working those abdominals. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you go down. You want to make sure the knees don't swing out as you come down, okay? Nice and controlled with these exercises. Let's just do 2 more of these. You don't have to do a lot. You don't have to do 9 zillion abs, but consistently helps. Okay, put the feet down. Let's cross up and over, and then down. Good. Now notice Shelley keeps her elbow right out to the side. That's good. Some people cross the elbow and don't focus enough about lifting the shoulder up and over. Okay, this is a great way to work your waist, the internal and external obliques here that make up your waist, and really, again, support the spine. But don't be so concerned with getting way over. It's not a really big movement. The shoulder just lifts up and over towards the opposite hip. Other shoulder up and over towards the opposite hip. Great job. And Shelley does it with a smile, which is even more incredible, right? Exhale. Good job. Okay, let's just do 2 more of these, and then we're going to get into some stretching, which is also very, very important. Okay, relax. Let's just take one leg up. And this is a great way to stretch the hamstrings. You can hold your leg wherever it's comfortable. We're stretching for the back of the thigh here. Your leg doesn't have to be completely straight. It can be a little bit bent. If you can straighten it, it's ideal. And this is an important area. A lot of people have tight hamstrings, and that pulls the pelvis in a way which creates a real arched lower back, and that puts pain or can create pain. Let's change to the other leg now. The other reason this stretch for your hamstrings is real effective is there's no other limiting muscle group. When you do this one, you know, when you sit down and you sit forward and stretch, if you have a real tight lower back, it's going to restrict your range of motion and you won't get much out of your hamstring in terms of stretching your hamstring. So this one's a real good one. Okay, let's come up on our knees now and do that hip flexor stretch. And you might want to repeat these stretches more than once. Now notice Shelley keeps her knee right above her ankle. The hip is pressing down, lifting up here with the shoulders, looks good, and Josee as well. Important to stretch the hip flexors, that muscle that lifts the knee up and in, because if it's tight again, it shifts the pelvis in a way which puts a big arch in the low back, more than what is natural, and puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. Okay, change legs. Now you want to hold these stretches. We might be rushing a bit because we want to show you as much as possible, but you want to hold them for 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, and repeat them 2, 3, 4 times if you have problems with your lower back or your neck. Okay, looks really good. Again, protect the knee, keeping that knee above the ankle, and just pressing that back hip down towards the floor. Looks really good. Okay, stand up. And we'll just pull one chair into the picture so we can all kind of hang on. So just hang on. Okay, we'll pull 2 chairs in. Grab your foot. All right?
To do that. Okay.
And if you can't grab your foot, you can just grab your sock. All right? Wear some long ones, knee socks. And that's a good way to not only stretch out your socks, but stretch out your quadriceps and into the hip area as well. Right?
Right.
Very important.
It's also good to try this stretch without a support.
Without the
just
chair, because the balance element is important.
Which is very hard on the mat.
Right. Okay, let's change legs quickly. Okay, again, stretching the quadriceps, another muscle group you want to focus on, not only for the knee, but for the hip area and for good posture. I'm feeling taller already, right? Yes. So if you're short, it helps to have good posture. Okay, let's release. Now take your legs out there, relax your arms, just drop your head to the side, bring it slightly forward, and press your opposite shoulder down and back. And this is going to feel really good through your neck area.
Reaching for something that was too far.
Yeah, reaching something behind you. Continue to stretch along with us. Thanks for joining us for today's workout. Until next time, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Slightly forward, other one.